Today, I'm the flow. I remembered that David Goggins said that we must stay hard, and when we are we are tired, the bed is hot, we want to make the easy things, we must do one more. If I studied 3 hours and I'm very tired, I want to stop one more hour of study. If I'm doing 10 reps in the gym and I'm very tired, I'm very that I can't do more, and I must do one more. And I made 2 videos today, and I never made 2 videos talking in one day, and I'm with throat problems, and I'm a little. I thinking I'm getting a sick. I'm getting a flu. Sick, no flu. And making 3 videos in a day. This is the third video. With I don't know if a flu, but it's meia flu with throat problems, with throat pains. This is what David Goggins said, that we must do one more. One more of study, one more rep, one more hour of work, and I'm here to make one more video. This video will be about the climate change. A few minutes ago, I saw in my city the highest rain that I ever saw. I think this was the biggest, the heaviest rain that I ever had in this city. And this is the effect of the climate change. The climate change is doing it. The city is getting very hot, very cold in some parts of the year. Is don't raining. Is raining a lot. Raining with in a few minutes. Have 30 minutes of heaviest, highest rain and stop, and this is the effect of the climate change. We now don't have the global warming up anymore. We call it climate change. That some countries will get more cold, some countries will get more hot, some countries will start to rain more, some countries will start to don't rain, some countries will snow, some countries will stop to snow. This is the climate change. Don't exist in the global warming up anymore. The world is getting hotter, but we call it climate change because the entire world is getting hotter, but some countries, some parts of the world is getting different states and different kinds of changes in the weather. Because of it, now have the climate change. And I already saw lectures and content about climate change. I will talk about what is causing it, the how we can work on it, work to stop it, and what we can do. What is causing it is the CO2 in the atmosphere and the destroying of the ozone layer. The CO2 is oil cars, oil industry, is plastic, is the oil refine. The oil refine make the produce a lot of CO2, make the ozone layer more weakly. But this doesn't have a word in Portuguese that they don't pollute, that pollute. Don't know how to say it in English, but the oil, the oil refining is very bad for the world and for the stop to the climate change. The entire oil industry, we must stop with the oil, but Arad says that we can't. The oil is very useful in the nowadays world. We need to make a gradually change, but if we don't stop, the world will get hotter, and the level of the sea will up so much. Then we need to stop, but we we can't stop. This is bad, and what is causing the climate change is the CO2 in atmosphere and the destruction of the ozone layer. We must stop with the excessive use of oil products, with the burn of the forests. We need to reforest areas, create new forests, reforest areas, stop to burn forests, and have more green world, and a green economy is essential. The burn of the forests, the the gray economy is making the world hotter, is causing the climate change. And to resume, is the CO2, the remove of the trees, because the trees have the photosynthesis that catch the CO2 and transform it in oxygen, and we are burning forests that causes CO2, that brings CO2 to the atmosphere, and the forest is responsible by the photosynthesis that catch the CO2 and make it and transforming oxygen. This is causing a lot of problems to to our world. The burn of forests and the oil refined, we are throwing more CO2 in the atmosphere that we can deal, and we are doing the opposite of we must do. The energy, we need to have a better energy matrix, more wind energy, more the nuclear energy that is very clean. We need to have more renewables energies, more clean energies. In Brazil is good. In Brazil, we are good in clean energy. Brazil have the cleanest matrix energy in the entire world. I think is it. Yes, and we have a lot of rivers in Brazil. Because of it, we can make the rivers energy. I don't know how to say it in English. The the structures that when we make it, the river can produce energy. We have a lot of it. Is the biggest produce producer of energy in Brazil, and to prevent the climate change, we need to have a clean world, a green world. Stop with the burns, create more renewable energies. Stop with oil, and have this kind of things more clean, more a circular economy. This is causing the climate change, the excessive use of oil, the burn of the forests, the use of bad energies like carbon. No, no, I think it's carbon. I don't know how to say in English. But the energy that isn't renewable, and what we must do to stop it is we can't we individuals can't do uh, we being individuals, we can't do so much. We can't change the climate change. We can do we can press the politicians. The politicians can do it because the change that we must have, individuals can't do it at all, but we can help. The use of electric vehicles instead of oil vehicles, of normal vehicles that use gasoline, help to to the movement of climate change, to stop it. The the use of a circular economy, buy more products, more green products, more paper and less plastic products. Circular economy is essential to us. We need to invest on circular economy and use it. We need to people have questions that electric vehicles have batteries, and the batteries is very pollute. Batteries is bad, but I watched a lecture that said that the lecture was based on an article with the climate change organization, and the change to electric vehicles is science proved that is better than oil vehicles. The scientists made the calculations, and the change to electric vehicles make a difference. The was proved by the science. We can have a circular economy. We can use more green products, but I already said that the governments must do things. The governments have to change the energy matrix, stop to refine oil, to use oil products, and make changes to change entire countries to a green economy and a circular economy. But it had the problem that I said that the industrialized countries want to stop oil because they are industrialized, and the non-industrialized countries want to use oil to industrialize themselves, and have this fight because one group was industrialized by the oil, and they can now have the fruits of the industrialization by oil. They pollute the world, they make the climate change, and the non-industrialized countries need the oil to industrialize themselves, to have a higher GDP, to have economic growth, and have this war. Brazil isn't an industrialized country. Brazil must use oil, but Brazil don't use very oil because Brazil is more a joke. So Brazil uses a lot of oil, but Brazil isn't industrializing themselves. Brazil isn't industrializing themselves because Brazil don't have a program to have industrialization. India is having this program. The GDP of India is growing a lot. Is one of the highest economic growth that we have in the world. The economic growth of India. Brazil would have it, but Brazil have bad laws, bad politicians that isn't worry about it. Is worry about spend the money and have popular economies, and don't make the things that we must do to grow. Then this is really sad in general because we can't change, we can't do things that really change, but the governments can. The governments must stop to pollute the world, to use oil, to use non-renewable energies, burn forests. Then we must press the politicians to implement the circular economy, to make more laws to don't burn the forests, to reforest areas, to make more forests, to have a green country, and we must press the politicians to make these laws, these strategies to prevent and stop the climate change. The climate change is a very interesting topic. This is a topic in about 10 years I'm hearing about climate change since I was a kid, and the situation only get worse. Then is right that I will make more videos about climate change. This is very important. This is a very important topic, and we ourselves can make industries and companies based on the climate change problems, like Elon Musk that made a electric vehicle company, and is helping on solve the climate change problem by it. And having this knowledge of the problems, we can ourselves fix the problems a little bit, like Elon Musk and the big players did. We can't do too much at all, but we can have knowledge about this problem and work on it. I hope you liked it. Thank you for your attention. Bye.